I'm alive when I'm basing. Going to the sky in a spaceship. All the hard times I face it. I've been on time when I strive for the greatness, yeah. You can't stop me now. I just wanna make my family proud. I can't call time out. I just wanna talk right to the crowd. We running up, we can't lose, yeah. I walk a mile in my shoes, yeah. Don't press a button, can't snooze, yeah. There's nothing that I can't do, yeah. We up to something brand new, yeah. We live it up like a cruise, yeah. We up, I see all the views, yeah. We going up in the go up in a spaceship. See the whole world in a spaceship. Go up in a spaceship. Feel the whole vibe in a spaceship. Go up in a spaceship. Make go skirt in a spaceship. Go up in a spaceship. Make go woo in a spaceship. Hey, going so fast, running up that bad, fill it up, yeah. Hey, what you call that? It's a whole new wave in the ocean. We got swag, it's so fast. You ain't never known me, now you know that. Go climb them trees with one hand, yeah. This plan is working. We running up, we can't lose, yeah. I walk a mile in my shoes, yeah. Don't press a button, can't snooze, yeah. There's nothing that I can't do, yeah. We up to something brand new, yeah. We live it up like a cruise, yeah. We up, I see all the views, yeah. We going up in the go up in a spaceship. See the whole world in a spaceship. Go up in a spaceship. Feel the whole vibe in a spaceship. Go up in a spaceship. Make go skirt in a spaceship. Go up in a spaceship. Make go woo in a spaceship.
Hey, it's Sizzling Popcorn, and back to some recurring flight training, I guess. We're here in Halifax, going off to Toronto.
iFly to Boston, Logan International.
We got Say Intentions, this is the alpha version of their AI traffic injection.
Departure runways 23, initial climb 4,000, departure 118.7, squawk 1263.
39 parked aircraft, 2 are active. Let's just quickly go up.
Light Foxtrot.
Let's see, 2 are active. It's not perfect. As I said, it's alpha, so I've taken off the MSFS live traffic or the AI traffic. Taking that all off. There's no multiplayer on this because I wanted to see Say Intentions, the traffic injection. I have seen some aircraft take off, but I don't know if it's live time. It seems a little earlier because I know it's still light out, but not as bright as this. But I'm underground here. I'm in the man cave. But you can tell here you've got like Air Canada, Air Transat, Flair, Air Canada, Rouge. But really, Rouge wouldn't fly out of Halifax. Rouge is pretty much Montreal and Toronto. Let's go back into the cockpit.
Provincial 7156 contact.
Let's get things started.
Over to Moncton Center on 133.905, Provincial 7156.
And it's been a while, so there's definitely going to be some mistakes, some things I forget, and I might be asking you in the chat for some answers. So let's put that on the line first. I did that, but I just went align, then to nav. We'll get our clearance from ATC.
Can you give me vectors for my approach, please? That's 16 off for Sydney.
Let's head over to clearance.
Turn right.
Halifax clearance, Air Canada 1248, requesting IFR clearance to Toronto.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
And I didn't go after the ATIS. Always go after the ATIS. First mistake. Marshall's already starting to fill up his bingo.
Air Canada 1248, information Juliet is current, cleared to Toronto. After departure, fly radar vectors Kelno, then as filed. Departure runway 23, initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 118.7, squawk 3255.
Yeah, but that's... It's showing up on the stream as... Okay, it just corrected itself. Information Juliet is current, cleared to Toronto. After departure, fly radar vectors to Kelno, then as filed. Departure on runway 23. Initial climb 4,000. Departure on 118.7. Squawk 3255. Air Canada 1248. Let's go to
Air Canada 1248, read that correct. Ground will be on 121.9er.
Ground is on 121.9er. Air Canada 1248. 1248. Obviously. We'll clear the squawk.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Air Canada, Flight 1248.
Tony, hey,
departing
thanks.
from Halifax and flying to
I will
Toronto.
do that.
My name is Erica, and
just
I am
one
your
moment.
lead flight attendant today. Joining me are my fellow crew members,
All right.
Sarah, David,
Set
and
for
Emily.
that.
Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you.
Nav.
If you need any assistance,
There we go.
feel free to reach out to any of our crew members.
Thanks, Tony.
Thank you for choosing Air Canada, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
And we're in the iFly MAX8. Just happened.
1 second while I grab the paperwork. Clears Toronto Airport, radar vectors Kelno, then as filed. Departure runway 05. Initial climb altitude 4,000 feet. Departure frequency 118.7. Squawk
what happened there.
1555 WestJet 243.
Let's go to EFB. Yeah, I haven't
Halifax
flown this
today,
in
Air Canada
2024.
661 with information Romeo, IFR clearance to Montreal.
Initialize.
Gonna bring a boarding, it's Provincial 2250 with hotel, clearance to St. John's.
Thought I had my sim brief up. So, yeah, this is over on my racing rig, so it's a little cramped. I'm gonna see if I can fly on my 28 Ti. It's gonna have to go on lower settings. Sim brief. Because right now I've got my seat all the way back. I got rudder pedals in front of my SimCube active pedals. I tried using the active pedals as rudder, which I can still do, but I won't have any toe brakes, so I'd have to set a button for toe brakes elsewhere. Let's see. Like that. Okay, so we can put this in. You can't do that. Right? Was it CY? There. Oh, the Y is the. Yeah, I can't use the keyboard. CYHZ. And yes, it is CYHZ, and not Z. Keyword balance. Let's smash that like button here. Word balance first. Let's go.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Halifax clearance reached 1537 with information Yankee requesting iFly clearance to Toronto.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
If I set payload, it's gonna bring it in. No. Actually, how to fly? Zero fuel weights. So, 126. Oh, pounds. This is probably in kilograms. Son of a gun. System page. General style. General. A U.S. system. Give me the U.S. system. And then we can go back to performance, balance. Put PAX number in first. Okay. PAX is going to be 120. Shit. 120. Do I have to like separate it? Yeah, okay, down there, yeah. 120. Okay, so that sets that. Then zero fuel weights at 122. My estimated zero fuel weights 126.9. So I can go over to cargo. Cargo's only 4,200 pounds. 2100. Split it up.
1 second while I grab the paperwork. Information November-ish. Current clear to Manchester after departure. Fly radar vectors. Halifax. Venice file. Departure runway 32. Initial climb 4000. Departure on 118.7. Squawk 3241. Thank you, Speedbird 1968. Speedbird 1968. Read that correct. Ground is on 121.9. Safe flight, sir.
3,000 rear.
Ground on 121.9. Thank you very much.
1200.
Speedbird 1968.
Block fuel is total block fuel 16,000. 565. Should I be putting it down here? Just taxi it. Set fuel. Set payload. Set fuel. And then set payload. Done. I actually felt it. It actually loaded up. My kicked it a little bit. So complete. Then runways, departure on 23. Condition dry. Leaders.
00 Zulu. Wind 210 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky conditions.
210.
Scattered at 5600 feet. Temperature 30. Dew point 22. Altimeter 2983. Density altitude 2400 feet. Arriving and departing runways 2314. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information India. Halifax/Stanfield International Airport. Information India. 2200 Zulu. Wind 210 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky.
Flaps 5. Okay. AC AI and calculate. Oh no, it's wanting a Q&H again. Which was
State. Read all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information India. Halifax/Stanfield International Airport. Information India. 2200 Zulu. Wind 210 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Scattered at 5600 feet.
Is it because I'm putting the altimeter in?
Dew point 22. Altimeter 2983. Density altitude 2400 feet. Arriving and departing runways 2314. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight
is too
following
high.
is requested. Read all runway and
I
hold
think
short
it's because
instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information India. Halifax/Stanfield International Airport. Information India. 2200 Zulu. Wind 210 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Scattered at 5600 feet. Temperature 30.
Still too high.
Dew point 22. Altimeter 2983.
Oh,
Density
30.
altitude 2400 feet. Arriving and departing runways
yeah, that's why.
2314. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
86.
Read all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information India. Halifax/Stanfield International Airport. Information India.
6F.
2200 Zulu. Wind 210 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Scattered at 5600 feet. Temperature 30. Dew point 22. Altimeter 2983. Density altitude 2400 feet. Arriving and departing runways 2314. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information India. Halifax/Stanfield International Airport. Information India. 2200 Zulu. Wind 210 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Scattered at 5600 feet. Temperature 30. Dew point 22. Altimeter 2983. Density altitude 2400 feet. Arriving and departing runways 2314.
Oh, we gotta go back
Advise on course
to
heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
so once active, let's go. Uh, 10-10. 10-10. Calculate. Okay. Send output. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Let's center.
Halifax clearance, good evening, Air Canada 611, information golf, looking for IFR clearance to Toronto.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Clear to Toronto, radar vectors, Kegbo, then as filed. Departure runway 32, initial altitude 4,000. Departure frequency 118.7, squawk 1442, Air Canada 611.
Air Canada 611, read back correct. Ground is on 121.9er, safe flight, sir.
Look at that. Origin. Should be able to, well, I'll just do this, see what we said. And then we're going to Toronto, CYYZ. It's the flight plan. This will allow you to fly. It's loading. So I just got Navigraph. Just had an authorization request. Put the flight number in manually. Because it has it now. CYHZ-21. I know on the PMDG you can click a button that brings this all in. So if I go back.
Halifax ground, clearance, ProFlight 455, IF4.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
That's 12:48. All hands on with the Max. Nice. Like it. So load that, activate it, execute, perfect it, and we can start doing this ground weight. Plant fuel. Cost index is 24. Cruise winds. $271. 79. 0. And then plane fuel. It's not the block. Is it trip plus taxi? Trip plus taxi. 583. I say
Halifax ground, Air Canada 661. We are at the gate 16, and we would like to have our IFR clearance to Montreal with information Sierra.
I'll fix that.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Cleared to Montreal after departure, fly radar vectors to Kelno, then as filed, departure on runway 23, initial climb 4000, departure on 118.7, squawk 2722, Air Canada 661.
Air Canada 661, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.9er.
ISA is +7. I just clicked 0. No, not on. Doesn't work on this one. Ground rate. Zero fuel weight, so 126. Yeah, that it. Reserves, that's the Finners. 789. Uh, 4.8. This will have to be 5. I think it's good. Yeah. So cruising altitude is going to be 360. Yeah. We're using ATC, so I'm not going to put that right away.
121.9 when ready. Charlie Golf Tango Juliet Lima.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Halifax clearance, WestJet 46 with information Kilo, IFR clearance to Edinburgh, ready to copy.
Departure from G3. And arrival in Toronto. Looks like, oh, it's not in use. Use now. Looks like 2-3 or 2-4 right. Let's go with 2-3. We'll see what we get up in there. ILS. Let's go ILS 2-3. And it's going to be Rajid. Tuker. Transition. Then the final approach. It's going to be right on final. Muted. Let's go with muted. Execute. Discontinuity right away. Oh yeah, because of the vector.
Admin 951 with Kilo ready to copy. Clearance on request. Stand by. Sorry, I didn't get all that. Could you repeat that, please?
Halifax, delivery Jazz 522, request clearance.
Oh, I don't want that. Don't want that. No. How do I... There we go. Delete. Delete. Oh, I think I remember. Okay. Bring that up? Nope. Okay. Figure that out later. Let's go takeoff. Flaps. 05. I thought this, yeah. I thought this was being sent over from the EFB. I hope I didn't just erase all that stuff. I've been filling out your bingo card. Click on direct, then click discontinue. Okay, let's go back. Oh, that's done. Can you take off?
Request iFly clearance to Montego Bay. Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Clear to passenger after departure, fly radar vectors to Kevlu, then on file, departure runway 14, initial climb to 4000, departure 118.7, squawk 2216.
Halifax clearance, flight craft 626, looking to pick up IFR clearance to Yarmouth. We have information whiskey.
CG's on. Yeah, okay. I have to just get it manually. To go. Oh yeah, CG. Oh, that's a trim. 23.1. Oh yeah, okay, I see that now. Thanks. 23.1. And then the flaps. I didn't like that. I think I just have to put 5. There. 32, 33. 32, 33, and 46. A little off. And the trim is off. 549. Oh, here. 36, 37, 36. And 146.
Clear to Philadelphia after departure, vectors assembly, then a file, departure runway 23, initial climb, flight level 230, departure 128.55, squawk 6315.
Delta 11 X-ray, read back correct.
Runway, wind. Trim world from Cell. Is 233. Oh, it's not this. It's the wind. Current wind will be.
Contact you have information, Juliet.
215.
Halifax/Stanfield International Airport. In.
And then the cell out. Because it's 30 outside.
Zulu. Wind 215 at 4.
Or it's actually
Visibility
28
10.
now.
Sky conditions. View at 15,000 feet. Temperature 28. Dew point 22. Altimeter 2983.
So I got
Density
that on
altitude
the,
2200 feet. Arriving and departing runways 23, 32.
cell temp for 47.
Advise on course heading, altitude, and if
7.
flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Juliet.
7.
Halifax/Stanfield International Airport. Information Juliet. 2300 Zulu. Wind 215 at 4. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. View at 15,000 feet. Temperature 28.
36. Six. 7. And we'll have 146. Back over here. There. Yeah. We're all good there. Yeah, now it's just two, three. Down to the key. And then 146. So 146 plus 5, 141. Oh, legs enough. Legs. Legs. The legs look good. And
Halifax clearance, good evening, Transat 12. We are at the gate 16 and we would like to have our IFR clearance to Montreal.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Halifax clearance, Diamond Star Charlie Golf, Uniform Tango Romeo and Apron North, requesting IFR clearance to Charlo. Charlie Yankee Charlie Lima.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
I think we're right. Yeah, so 151. Still haven't aligned yet? Alright, it's moved over to nav on its own. Click legs, then check those legs again. Alright. Data request wins. Ah, okay, yeah. Cruise link, okay. Load. Execute. Oh yeah, the descent winds. iFly MAX8, how's it going? That's first flight in the MAX8 in 2024, and pretty much my first airline flight, probably in 2025.
VFR at or below 1,500 feet, departure on 128.55, squawk in 2444, Papa Hotel Romeo.
Papa Hotel Romeo, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Halifax clearance, WestJet 391, information Bravo, ready to copy. IFR clearance to
I don't
Edmonton.
see the desk key. The desk key is on a different aircraft. Unless we're missing. VNAV. Okay. Alright. VNAV. We got Elliot. We're doing an engine out. We're gonna do an emergency. Stop. Now it's telling me insufficient fuel. Again. Oh yeah, to the DES and then forecast. DES wind request. And then I think it's all good. Legs ready. Okay, ready. I almost went to my wheel. Like, I'm ready to drive. Drive it. I gotta drive this thing. Alright. That, or I don't have something set up here.
ATC clears Charlie Foster Alpha Uniform X-ray to the Greenwood Airport via radar vectors, then direct as filed. Depart runway 32, climb 6,000 feet. Departure frequency 118.7 and squawk 6354.
Because I had them
Uniform X-ray,
out of
read back
line.
correct. Ground is on 121.9er, safe flight, sir.
Switching 121.9, thanks.
Halifax clearance.
It's not on
United
instant,
Virtual
but it's
3263 request IFR clearance
on the quick
Portland
mode.
with hotel.
Ground power is on. I'm not on the APU. Turn some lights on a little bit because it is gonna get dark by the time we get to Toronto. Might be tomorrow morning. Okay. I'm sure my stream was quite motivating. No, battery power dual. Is this not on? Battery. AC dial. AC dial. Ground power.
Halifax clearance, good day, Air Transat 654 with information Romeo, IFR clearance to Orlando. Clear the Orlando Airport, radar vectors to Alex in his file, departure runway 23, initial climb 4,000 feet, departure frequency 118.7, squawk 5475, Air Transat 654.
Clear delivery, Air Canada 667 in Halifax, looking for IFR clearance to Montreal as filed with information November. Good morning.
BC to bat, please. DC. Oh, yeah, okay. So DC to bat. That's, and AC to ground. DC, and then AC to ground power, sorry. Okay. Should, I've never had to change that in the PMDG. I think it's like just standard or something. I don't know. I've never changed that. Let's see what we get. Oh yeah, I can start hearing. Or was that the music? Look up, start. Okay. Still nothing. Enter the AC knob. Should be able to see my APU. Wait. Okay, so we're now on the APU. AC dial to yeah, okay. So these two to on, and then the AP gen. I have to watch this over again. Because there's like stuff like that I have never touched ever. Thanks for your help, Tony. Now we can go put logo lights. Any collision? We're still waiting for this. Go back to line. Is it that I not do something here in the init? If I go index ident, post init, it's fine. Yeah, in the overhead somewhere. Well, here on the channel, it's always a learning experience. You'll learn either how to do things or how to troubleshoot things. Back off. All right, nav, you're going to back off, and then back to nav. On DC, we've got insufficient fuel. See what happens here. Should be like 30 seconds or so. Nightbot, wrong audience. Yeah, 2 minutes it should kick in. Well, oh yeah, it was 2983. Man, that blurs. 2983. In INS. Align. Posting it in enter there. Yeah, the IRS, they want to know your location because they want you to pay your taxes. I think it's it's the same one. There we go. Thank you guys. Yeah. We made it. Yeah. I'm like sweating here in my 28 Celsius here in Halifax. Actually, I got a fan that's like blowing on me. All right, let's yeah. Now the next part, it's gonna be the startup. But let's say I hit the clearance for pushback. Grounds. Halifax grounds, Air Canada 1248. Clear, ready for pushback.
Air Canada 1248, Halifax ground, pushback approved, face south.
Pushback approved, face south, Air Canada 1248. Now this is the tricky part, because GSX, I don't have any control of GSX. We'll see what...
Giant 8608, Romeo, Halifax ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Doors, pushback. Oh, wait. Ground support. Disconnects. Chocks are off. Set that. Back it up. Pushback. Move towing. It says unavailable. Move towing lever and install towing lever pin. Shit. Just dropped from the sky again.
270 holding short 32, ready for departure.
Air Canada 270, contact tower on 118.4 for departure clearance.
Oh. We're. Hey Erica, we're pushing back. What the hell's going on here? We're supposed to go facing south. Alright. I am here off the bed. Thanks, Tony. Have a good night. Yeah, it's gonna be past midnight here once I actually get to Toronto. Now it's let's go. We're gonna start with the right side. Oh, what am I doing here? I have to restart that. Doing something wrong here. Oh. APU bleach speed on. Packs. Auto. Yes. Infamous for that. And Marsh has like won like bingo like 3 times already tonight. And one is spooling. Or actually it's dying. Yeah, it's dying. Gotta restart that. Nice cabin.
Taxi to parking via Foxtrot, cross runway 32, then Golf Alpha.
Foxtrot, cross runway 32, then Golf Alpha.
There. Once the engines are on, then we take the packs, put the packs on, and take off the APU bleed, and then get rid of the APU. I don't know why they wanted me to face south. I'm going to 2-3. Unless they're going to change me. Fuel feed to engine 2. Oh, yes. Okay.
Papa Alpha requesting.
I just like
DSR
realized what you were trying to say.
to the north. Destination is CYYR.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by. Attention all aircraft. Kilo now. Current altimeter 2984.
Halifax ground. Dan, 8608 Heavy. Ready to taxi 123.
Giant 8608. Romeo. I am sorry. I didn't quite understand your request. Could you please clarify what you need help with regarding taxi?
Halifax ground. Giant 8608 Heavy. Ready to taxi 123.
Okay, so we're good. Get the that's a continuous.
Halifax ground. Giant 8608 Heavy. Ready to taxi 123.
We're moving. Need the parking brake.
Giant 8608 Romeo. Taxi to runway 23 via Juliet, Alpha, Golf, Foxtrot, cross runway 14, then Lima. Contact tower on 118.4 when ready for departure.
Hey, a legend. How are things? Yeah. First day back on the job. And I didn't want to go with a little plane either. Go big or go home.
Good. Going to Newark and looking for our clearance and taxi instructions.
Victor Echo 1 Papa Hotel Romeo Halifax ground clearance on request. Stand by.
Standing by, Papa Hotel Romeo.
Papa Hotel Romeo Vision. Jet 50 cleared to TUR Airport as filed. Maintain VFR at or below 2,500 feet until advised. Departure frequency 133.905 squawk 5524.
Taxi to runway 23 by Juliet, Alpha, Golf, Foxtrot, cross runway 14, then Lima. Contact tower 118.4 for
I
departure.
wanted this to be a night flight. That's why it's taking so long to take off. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. That it's like right now over here on the racing rig, it's cramped. Like once I get off the rudder pedals, I'll put my feet on my racing pedals just so I can stretch out. But I'm gonna try with the 2080 Ti if 2024 can work on it. Let's go TCAS, TCAS, TARA, and let's do that. TCAS.
TCAS system test okay.
Okay, we're okay. While we're here,
Provincial 2259er, taxi to parking.
put some lights.
Provincial 2259er, taxi to parking via Bravo, Alpha.
Bravo, Alpha, Provincial 2259er.
Halifax ground, Air Canada 1248, requesting taxi to runway 23.
Air Canada 1248, taxi to runway 23 via Alpha, Golf, Foxtrot, cross runway 14, then Lima. Contact tower on 118.4 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 23 via Alpha, Golf, Foxtrot, cross runway 14, then Lima. Contact tower on 118.4. I'm ready for departure. Air Canada 1248. Alright, Alpha. Take that brake off. There we are. We are moving. And yeah, the other thing is with my throttle is hooked up to the actual rig, so it's further up, and then everything else is back. So it's a little awkward. I think this is not bad because once you're up in the air, you're not really touching the throttle. But in GA, I've got to be all squeezed in. Oh shoot. Missed it. Let's turn that around.
Ground, Air Canada 613 is at stand 23.
Yeah, it's right beside the WestJet.
Start.
All aircraft information India is now current. Altimeter 3011.
118.4, Air Canada 868.
And
Air Canada 621 ready for pushback.
the other thing
Air Canada 621 cleared for push and start.
not sure about is my reverse. I have a button set,
Pushback and start approved, Air Canada 621.
but we'll only find out in Toronto if it's actually gonna work.
Giant 8608 Romeo contact tower on 118.4. Have a good evening.
So I've got, say intentions, the AI traffic
Contact tower
with the FSL TL model matching. There we go. Golf and Foxtrot.
Air Canada 621 ready to taxi.
Air Canada 621, taxi to runway 23 via Alpha, Golf, cross runway 32, then Foxtrot, Lima.
23 via Alpha Golf, cross runway 32, then Foxtrot Lima, Air Canada 621.
Halifax grounds requesting clearance to cross runway 14. Air Canada 127, 1248.
Air Canada 1248, contact tower on 118.4. Have a good evening. Air Canada 1248, clear to cross runway 14.
Clear to cross runway 14, Air Canada 1248. Almost time to brace for impact. Hey Erica, can you do the safety demonstration, please? Nigel. Hey Erica, can you do the safety demonstration, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for departure, I would like to take a moment to go over some important safety information. Please ensure that your seatbelts are fastened low and tight across your lap. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure,
Erica's back from her layoff.
Above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth, and secure the elastic band behind your head. Remember to put your own mask on before assisting others. For our water...
Halifax Tower, Air Canada 1248, holding short of runway 23.
Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. In case of an emergency, we have exits located at the front, middle and rear of the aircraft. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant...
Runway 23, winds 235 at 6, cleared for takeoff, Air Canada 1248. Where's that? I gotta put my RTO.
Contact departure.
Over to departure, dashboard 2230.
Let's do a final check. Good. Supposed to do the check there with the takeoff check, so I don't get a beeping noise. Can't remember where that is. Oh. Want me to take a video of me taking off? All right, here we go. I knew that. Where is that takeoff config? Oh, yes. I know why. Look at my flappies. Should the FMC focus to takeoff? Let's go to the other one. Maybe I can't go to the other one. And this on lights. And it should be good now.
Cessna 6 Oscar Zulu, contact departure.
Over to departure, Cessna 6 Oscar Zulu.
Cessna 6 Oscar Zulu, welcome to Halifax. Contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er, thank you. Cessna 6 Oscar Zulu.
V1.
V1. Rotate. Gear up. Gear was already up. Flaps. Flaps. Clear flaps. Nav.
Air Canada 1248, contact departure on 118.7.
Contact departure on 118.7. Air Canada 1248. Air Canada Halifax departure. Air Canada 1248 with you crossing 4,000.
Air Canada 1248, Halifax departure, radar contact, climb flight level 380, turn right heading 330, vectors to Kelno, then on navigation.
Climb to flight level 380, turn right heading 330, vectors to Kelno, then on navigation. Air Canada 1248. Go. Actually, get some lights in here. Auto brakes, turn those off.
Giant 8608, Romeo, contact Moncton Center on 133.905.
Oh, look, it's my house. We're at 10,000. Take off our landing lights.
Dear guests, we are now at a safe altitude, and you may use your electronic devices. Please ensure that your devices are set to airplane mode. We also have onboard Wi-Fi service available for you to enjoy during the flight. After our meal service, we will be coming around to offer items from the Air Canada shop. Thank you for your attention.
Nice, beautiful Halifax, the harbor in the back. I can't see the harbor from here. Not in the basement. But when I go to the lavatory, I can see the harbor, I can see the ocean. So when I go to sell my house, probably many moons from now, I will sell it as ocean view property. And someone from out of the province will come to buy it. So yeah, I can back up those rudder pedals. Now I can go into semi-racing position, because racing my seat's in more. If I press spacebar, is that gonna push me up? Yes. Because I knew it did in 2020.
Air Canada 1248, contact Moncton Center on 133.905.
Contact Moncton Center on 133.905. Air Canada 1248. Moncton Center, Air Canada 1248, with you crossing 18,000.
Air Canada 1248, Moncton Center identified. Good evening, Stanley altimeter 29.80.
So we're about to cross the Bay of Fundy. Now let's see if I can bring up my maybe it's in here. Saw that? Alright. So I don't know, is this oh it's done. Well, I guess we gotta climb all over again. But in the iFly MAX8, you do have to watch out. This is the pause button. That's to pause the simulation. If you pause it any other way, it's going to mess up with the flight simulation. But yeah, that was weird. And I'm not going to try to bring in that Navigraph. I'm scared something's gonna happen now.
Air Canada 1248, Moncton Center, contact Halifax departure on 118.7.
Contact Halifax departure on 118.7. Air Canada 1248. Halifax departure, Air Canada 1248, with you crossing 10,000.
Air Canada 1248, Halifax departure identified. Good evening, Stanley altimeter 29.80.
Yeah, that was weird. Get the range. Can start putting in the Toronto info. We're expected in Toronto at 2-3.
Air Canada 618, Halifax departure, radar contact, cleared direct, Kelno, climb flight level 200. Flight level 200, direct, Kelno, Air Canada 618. Air Canada 618, climb flight level 310. Air Canada 1248, Halifax departure, contact Moncton Center on 133.905.
Contact Moncton Center on 133.905. Air Canada 1248. Moncton Center, Air Canada 1248, with you crossing 20,000.
Air Canada 1248, Moncton Center identified. Good evening.
Oh yeah, and by the way, for those that aren't at FS Expo, people like me, Friday afternoon, I'll have a simulcast of the FS Expo Friday, which is all the major announcements from hardware developers to software developers for Flight Sim. So you'll want to check that out. It's already set up on the channel, but that's going to happen Friday starting at 1 o'clock. And then Friday that's 1 o'clock Eastern, and then Saturday 8 a.m. Eastern. We're back into iRacing. 6 hours at Watkins Glen in the GTP category, so we're 4 of us, so I think we're gonna split into 2 cars. So when we split into 2 cars, that just means more racing. more racing for me. Well, more racing for everybody.
Hello, Austrian 902 heavy. Center identified. Good evening.
Well, let me see if I can get this on. Take a look at OBS. Capture. One thing I was disappointed tonight was that so I've got Halifax. Halifax works in 2024. It's compatible. Fly Tampa, they have updates, but it's like updates from like November, December for Toronto. But MK Studios hasn't, there's no compatibility for Montreal. And that's originally where I was going to go. Actually, originally I was going to go to Pearson, and I was like, well, hey, MK Studios is going to be better in Montreal. Well, then I couldn't find it, and I was like, this is 2020 only. It's like, we're like 8 months since release. Get your shit together. I want to fly to Montreal. I hate default airports. The only default airports I'll fly into is like GA airports. Navigraph, let's see.
TCAS test failed.
Marsh W13 donated $4.99 through Super Chat. At Halifax Gate you took your time, but you're back in the sky and flying fine. Now set a course for PVV right. Expos calling. Future is bright.
The future's bright. Thanks, Marsha, for the super chat. Yeah, what was it at? Is that at EY or at Sun Life? I think at Sun Life, the future's bright. This is a Sun Life, and yes, like life insurance, critical illness insurance, but we also did wealth back then. Let's see here. Window. There, now you see the whole thing. Let's try to bring that down a little bit. The Say Intentions banner, I tried adding my logo, and it was like the same logo that I used last time. It wouldn't work, so I re-uploaded it. It still didn't work. So I said, I'll go without the logo. So yeah, I don't know, maybe this summer, maybe either rejoin with Air Canada, Virtual Air Canada, or go back to Southwest. Because I'd like to more so focus on Canada, US, with some international stops, but international stuff, it's got to be big, or you know. I know there was like Dusseldorf, like Aerosoft came out with it. It's like, it might be big for Germany, but the rest of the world, it's like, I don't even know where that is. Dusseldorf? Sounds like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs or something. I don't know. Oh, but I did a community post maybe last week. Yeah, last week. Where I asked places to go take a look. And I've got 3 places to take a look at. I'll see you.
Mountain Center identified. Good evening.
Added in at some point.
Center, this is Cessna November 16, Oscar Zulu.
Top of descent is going to be in about 65 minutes according to St. Intentions.
Cessna 16 Oscar Zulu, Mountain Center, Roger, QNH 2971.
Top of climb should be soon. My son wanted to play Minecraft because PlayStation 4 is hooked up in our room, and he's like, I go in my room and I see he's there. He's like, hey, I want to play Minecraft. Like, where's the controllers? Right here. I need them for flight simming. Actually, I don't need both. I brought both down because I knew one has something wrong with it, a little bit of noise in it. Dog ate my homework. That's what this song's called. I don't know if you can actually hear it. I think it might be overpowered by the
Air Canada 1248 Mountain Center. I need you at flight level 380, sir.
Ladies and
Mountain Center, Air Canada 1248. Climbing to flight level 380.
sandwiches available, along with Pringles and a selection of beverages, including wine and beer for just $5. After our service, we will also be offering items from the Air Canada shop, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Moncton Center, Air Canada 1248 cannot go to flight level 380. Will maintain flight level 360. Air Canada 1248. They're not going to respond. Intention saying we're gonna arrive there probably 11:30. Yeah, about an hour and a half.
Air Canada 1248, can you please expedite your climb to flight level 380?
Moncton Center, Air Canada 1248 cannot climb to flight level 380. Will maintain flight level 360. Air Canada 1248.
Air Canada 1248, roger, maintain flight level 360.
Maintain flight level 360, Air Canada 1248. I do not even want to try going to the back. I don't know if I try. I'm going to press something and it's going to...
Air Canada 1248, climb flight level 380.
I don't want to press some buttons. I wanted to go take a look at my toilet. So I did a short, like when it first came out, when I was in beta. Toilets didn't flush. Now they do. I saw someone. It's a ghost. Moncton Center, Air Canada 1248 cannot climb to flight level 380.
Air Canada 1248, roger, maintain flight level 360.
Maintain flight level 360, Air Canada 1248. Nav. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure it out, but yes, thank you. Moncton Center, Air Canada 1248, climbing and maintaining 380.
Air Canada 1248, climb flight level 380.
Yep. look at what the weather is up here. Here's the radar. I know I'm looking over here and then you see it anyway.
Air Canada 1248, contact Boston Center on 128.05.
Contact Boston Center on 128.05. Air Canada 1248. Other one I want to look at is turbulence. Oh yeah, we're gonna have just a little bit of turbulence. Not much.
Air Canada 667, contact Boston Center on 128.05.
Yeah, and then
contact
once we're below 30,000,
Air Canada 667.
there's no turbulence at all.
Moncton Center, Air Canada 667.
Boston Center, Air Canada 1248. With you at flight level 380.
Air Canada 1248, Boston Center, good evening.
Barely hear you. Austin says hello. So are you doing a Providence tour? Airport tour? Or is that, I don't think it's going to be out Logan. It's got to be out at Providence because it's like an hour away. Yeah, I've been to Providence once, like 16, 17. Went to a conference down there called Flight Sim. Not about Flight Sim, but I went to a conference. I was like pretty much youngest there. Bunch of old people. But 90 or maybe 91 to 94, Providence Bruins played against the Cornell Aces a lot. Well, they were in the same league, same division in the AHL. And actually, before they moved to Cornwall, it was Halifax Citadels. It's just weird because Halifax Citadels moved to Cornwall. That's where I was. And now...
Air Canada 667, descend and maintain flight level 180.
Like 10, 15 years after that,
flight level 180, Air
I moved out here.
Actually, Air like Canada 667, contact Montreal Center on 133.225.
Switching to Montreal Center on 133.225, Air Canada 667. Have a good day. Thank you.
It says elapsed time is 34 minutes. Oh, you don't see that. Right here. Only 34 minutes in the air. I'm gonna have to go for a quick walk. Man, my quads are getting like tight and stiff sitting here. I'm not like pushing on my pedals. Yeah, what's going 250 knots? Yeah, definitely going faster than my GTB. The only thing you know about Cornwall is that there was Doc Murn was filmed. Something tells me you're talking about Cornwall. Yeah, Ontario, not the UK. I've actually been to Cornwall PEI, which is a town of like 10,000 at most. Yeah, my GTB will go about 300, maybe even 320 kilometers an hour. This we're doing 250 knots. But this, you don't have to worry about turning quickly. The other one, I got slam the brakes, turn, get the apex. This, there is no apex. Sky's the limit. I'm going to Navigraph back on. And yeah, should have enough time. Go for a little walk so that I get back or we change over to Montreal Center. I'll be back in the back in a few minutes.
Boston Center, Jazz 7718, flight level 370.
Jazz 7718, radar contact.
Echo Zulu, Sierra Boston Center State, your request.
Request VFR to CYHZ-CYYZ.
Zulu, Sierra Boston Center State, your request.
Request VFR clearance to CYHZ-CYYZ.
Scooter 1231 at flight level 370, inbound to Eat Boat.
1231 Boston Center, good evening.
Echo, contact Bangor departure on 118.925.
Bangor departure 118.925, TPM to Mike Echo.
Air Canada 1248, Boston Center, contact Montreal Center on 123.925.
Hey, you know why my nose steering isn't working on the iFly Max? Is that on the 2020 or 2024? Moncton Center, Air Canada 1248, with you at flight level 380. Bonsoir.
Air Canada 1248, Montreal Center identified. Good evening.
Let's look at the EFB application. There is a settings page. Because I did see nose wheel steering earlier, but yeah. Unfortunately, because I use the rudder pedals to do that, and that's like, it seems like it's automatic. We just passed Lac Mégantic. There was that big train explosion there 10 years ago. Blew up the downtown. It's not a big city. It's like a small town. It just blew up. Several dead. I Lac Mégantic back there. And check it out, it's contrail. You know what that means? It's time for a contrail ad. Brought to you by Air Canada. Yeah, Contrail's supposed to have a big announcement on Friday. It'll be like the first time I ever see Lars from Contrail, not the German Lars, not the Swedish Lars. Yeah, you can get 10% off. Contrail. This has got to be Sjöbruk. Yeah, that's Sjöbruk. I almost went to school there. But came out here to St. Mary's. That's football program back in the day. Fighting against Université de Laval every year for the Vanier Cup. Yeah, Lars for the win. But yeah, German Lars was there last year in Vegas. I don't think he went to Houston, or else he would have had a problem. Oh, and because I haven't really flown in like 5 months, and Carol Home 42 had sent me Chase Plane. Well, I go to install it, and I'm like, what? Why is this not working? I look at the website. Ah, shit. It's not compatible with 2024. It's for 2020. 2024 is in development. I'm like, I'm tired of people just making stuff for 2020. Come on over. Come on over to the brighter side of things. Really, it should have been called MSFS 2025. Or even 2026. It's in a better place now than it was definitely at launch. That's tonight's hot topic. Looks like we're going to be doing top of the descent's going to be at just after Tukir. Yeah, it's at Liebem. It's top of descent.
Montreal Center, good evening. KLM 692 Heavy with you, flight level 340.
KLM 692 Montreal Center identified. Good evening.
I think I heard of this earlier. CYTR. I thought they were going to Vancouver, but then it's CYTR. Trenton. military base. Like the last like 5 months been out of the loop. Oh, we got traffic, and that is not multiplayer traffic. That is say intentions. Traffic injection. Actually, there's two of them. One right here and one right there. They're pretty much at the, they look like they're at the same flight level. And they've trented many times, formation practice, yeah. Look at all those contrails. Oh yeah, that's too bright. Hey, Ed! Hey, thanks, Ed, for all those Steam gift cards you've been sending me on Discord. You need a new Discord account, because you've been hacked. I've blocked you. You kept sending me all these Steam, it's like, what's Steam? Yeah, because I got I think like twice. But I knew not to click on that stuff. I'm like, no, I've sent you Contrail gift cards, but you sending me Steam gift cards makes no sense to me. So I was like, nope. It's fake. Oh, we're coming into Montreal. Let's take the outside look. Bienvenue à Montréal. Yeah, let's try to. Yeah, you Ed. You probably wouldn't even know that you sent it because it's someone that's hacked into your account. There's more AI traffic. Another one there. Yeah. yeah. You wouldn't. Yeah, unless you want to message me, you won't notice that there's messages sent. Yeah, lots of traffic. Here, over here, another one over there. Plus, we're in a big hub here. Oh, okay. Man, I thought they were like shooting like a missile at me or something. Thought I was gonna have to like squawk something different. Nope. It's just the bridges are lit up. So that is the. Oh shoot! You don't even see my cursor. But at the bottom, like right beside my face, like right here, somewhere is like, it's Olympic Stadium. Because it's lit up like a Christmas tree. And then, for all the race fans, right there, that's CYHZ-CYYZ, Montreal Grand Prix. I think that's
Air Canada 1248 Montreal Center. Expect the Rapid 6 arrival. Start your descent.
Pont Mercier, and that's Pont Jean Cartier. I think that's what it is. Let's go back in the cockpit. It's about to get busy. Expect CYHZ-6 arrival and wait for you for the descent. Air Canada 1248. Okay, wings. Open the airport. So wind is 290. At 12 outside. Oh, that's a new one for me. Or actually, no, 30. UNH. That time we're gonna have to convert this again. It's 3009. Yeah, I've got to convert it. 3009. It's 1019. Fahrenheit is 86. E6F. Oh, what's the outside temperature here? Minus 23? I don't know. Landing weight? Has landing weight. So gross weight's 135. So 135. Navigraph 30 plus, so 143. and we'll actually fly over the Ottawa airport and then make our way down to Toronto. So right now the traffic online, 0 parks, 6 active. And actually, I have the same intentions traffic set to 11, which is supposed to give you roughly the full traffic. Because you can go 1 to 11. And the 11 is pretty much to one up the competition. Because normally it's 1 to 10. But hey, you can turn it up to 11. What I'd like to do is do this triples, then have GoPro right back here that you can see on the triples. I've flown triples on 2020, but like year 1, year 2. Get turned up. Get turned up the volume. Volume will. Volume's okay. I can put it louder. Safe altitude within 100 nautical miles is 4,900. Yeah, right now I think the Toby could work. It just because it's gonna have to point up. And my eyes have to be there. I don't know if it's gonna make it because the beam has to go over my my steering wheel, and I've in the last month or two I shifted it up. You need triple monitors to fly a 777. Yeah. Looking at pilots. the Ottawa. Yeah, moves. Well, there's Parliament. And you can tell because it's lit up like a Christmas tree. I'm pretty sure that's Parliament. Parliament Hill. So when are we going to get the A220? I might be up for an A220. Then fly for Air Canada. Yeah, it looks really good. What have you been flying lately, Ed? Are you in the Airbus or the Phoenix or the MDG 737 or default or the Cessna 152? Steam gauge, no autopilot. Fly that from Halifax to San Diego. And that was wild. And that was a solo thing. Halifax to San Diego, 32.5 hours. That is longer than what I'll do. Well, this weekend is 6 hours at Watkins Glen, but in 2 weekends, because in real life, Spa 24 hours is this weekend. In iRacing, it's in 2 weeks. But we'll do that. I will not drive 24 hours myself. Phoenix 320. Nice. At the same time, we get the Bluebird. Bluebird in 2030. Pretty much. Yeah, you can see there's more AI traffic, 2 of them. The injected traffic.
Air Canada 1248, contact Montreal Center on 124.275.
Well, that wasn't for me. But we're crossing into the Toronto Fair. Oh, he was. I contact Montreal. Going into Toronto. How much did I fly? Might be like 60 or 70 US. It's not on the cheap side. like the B-2 bomber. B-2 bombers are what, $15? But it's not study level. This is really good. PMDG's also coming out with a MAX8, but it's still gonna probably be like end of the year maybe. And the thing with PMDG is you're probably gonna pay $73 and 78 cents, 737 MAX8. Alright, we should start assembly.
Air Canada 1248, contact Toronto Center on 124.675.
Okay, there it is. Contact Toronto Center on 124.675. Air Canada 1248. Toronto Center, Air Canada 1248, with you at flight level 380.
Air Canada 1248, Toronto Center, identified. Good evening. Jazz 79er, contact City Tower on 118.2.
Over to City Tower on 118.2, Jazz 79er.
Gonna go course.
Air Canada 410, Toronto Center identified. Good afternoon.
Center Air Canada 410 is ready to descend. We're ready to descend via the arrival.
And then ILS 111.50. Good
Air
there.
Canada 1248, Toronto Center, descend via Radget 6 into Toronto.
Descend via the Radget 6, Air Canada 1248. Getting the descent. Do I need some drag? I need it. Oh, they shut the window. All right. Double check everything. All good. Flaps 30. Hey Nigel, let's go over the descent briefing.
Righto, Captain. We'll be arriving in Toronto on runway 23 using the ILS approach. We'll be flying the RAJID-6 arrival. Transition level is 18,000 feet. After the star, we'll intercept the ILS to runway 23. Weather at arrival shows winds 360 at 11 knots, broken clouds at 21,000 feet. No significant weather expected. In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure. Squawk code remains 3255 and approach frequency will be 124.47. 5. We'll configure for landing with flaps 30. Final approach speed will be 135 knots. I think we're ready for the arrival, Captain.
Son of a gun. I even lowered the volume and his volume never went down. Yeah. I would almost say, if you want bang for your buck, just get the 77F, the freighter. It's the cheapest one. It's really, they're all going to be roughly the same. Different fuel consumption and stuff, but really, when it comes down to it, unless you're like a real world pilot, you're not even gonna know. Because that's like with the 737 when they first came out. Well, they came out with the 700, or maybe it was the 600. I got the 600, I got the 700, then I got the 800. I've never flown the 600. I've barely flown the 600. Just because it's a little sportier, the 600 versus 7 or 8. But when the 900 came out, I was like, no, that's enough. I'm not buying that. UFO? Gotta get rudder pedals in place. And my legs are jammed up. Drag required. Yeah, noisy Brit. Is the A350 okay now? Just a bad launch? It's perfect now because one person said 100% that's good. We can go to drop that down to 8,000. It's gonna pick up the constraints. What I find here in this MAX8 is the refresh rate not the best because like the numbers blur. We're gonna go 300. Oh, now I can't hear that.
Toronto approach on 124.475. Have a good day. Over to 124.025. Vision for me if you don't mind.
Yeah, Nigel was super loud.
Air Canada 1248, contact Toronto approach on 124.475.
It's 3011. Alright, that's good. I didn't get the prompt. Toronto Center, Air Canada 1248. Who am I supposed to call?
Air Canada 1248, contact Toronto approach on 124.475.
Contact Toronto approach on 124.475. Air Canada 1248. I actually don't have that.
Air Canada 487, contact Toronto approach on 124.475.
Toronto approach on 124.475. Air Canada 487.
Heading at 5 Bravo November, contact Toronto approach on 124.475.
Taxing to 124.475.
I'm barely hearing the ATC. Rajids. Calvi.
Air Canada 1248, speed 220 knots. Air Canada 1248, contact Toronto approach on 133.4.
Contact Toronto. Which radio? I'm not getting anything
Air
anymore.
Canada 1248, contact Toronto approach on
124.475. Air Canada 1248.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Toronto. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seatbelts are fastened. Our Air Canada staff will provide you with information regarding your connection flights once we are on the ground. Thank you for your cooperation.
Toronto approach, Air Canada 1248 with you at 9,000.
Air Canada 1248, Toronto approach identified. Good evening. Toronto altimeter 30.06. Expect the ILS runway 23 approach into Toronto.
Altimeter 3006 and expect ILS runway 23 into Toronto, Air Canada 1248.
Air Canada 1248, proceed direct Calvi, descend altitude 3000, altimeter 30.06 until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 23 approach.
Descend to 3000 and direct to Calvi. Cleared for landing at runway 23. So we got auto brake is at 3. What else do we need? Hey Erica, we're coming into final approach.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Toronto. Please ensure that your seatbelts are fastened, your tray tables are stowed, and your seats are in their full upright position. We will be landing shortly, and we appreciate your cooperation. Thank you.
Air Canada 669er, contact Toronto Tower on 118.35.
1835, Air Canada 669er.
I can see the runway. I think it's going to be this one. Because we're going... West Outer... Oh, we should be going 2-3. All right. Good luck. We're all counting on you. It's probably this 2-3, because there's 2-2 and 2-3. There's the CN Tower, downtown Toronto. All right, let's go flat 1. There we go.
Air Canada 404, climb flight level 220.
Flight level 220, Air Canada 404. We are not maintaining, we are climbing the 220, sir. We are not maintaining anything. I repeat, we are climbing the flight level 220.
Air Canada 404, climb flight level 320.
Runway approach to
Air Canada
this.
1248, contact Toronto Tower on 118.35. West 5728, contact Toronto on 124.475. Switching to Toronto on 124.475, SkyWest 5728.
Up too high.
$2,500.
Air Canada 894, climb flight level 310.
Climbing flight level 310, Air Canada 894.
Air Canada 402, climb flight level 220.
Oh shoot, I don't know where's my autopilot off. Disconnect. Ha ha ha! Oh man. Here we go. You're still...
1,000. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. 400. Glide slow. Glide 300. Slow. Glide slow. 200. Glide slow. Glide slow. 100. Airspeed low. Airspeed glide low. Slow.
I got the whole thing at like full throttle.
50, 40, 30, 20.
I even got
10.
Everything back.
FedEx 148, contact Toronto Tower on 118.35. 118.35, FedEx 148.
Also departure, good evening, Air Canada 462, airborne, passing 3,000, timing 4,000. Time was 4,000, direct captain, Air Canada 462.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed at Toronto Lester B. Pearson International Airport. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we have come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Did you know that Toronto is home to the CN Tower, which was once the tallest freestanding
I have
structure
crashes on.
Also,
and
the city is
didn't
known
die.
for its diverse culture and vibrant art scene.
Well,
On behalf
that's
of
a good thing.
March 713 donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Nicely done, all things considered.
Thanks a lot, March, for the super chat. Yeah. First flight in a while. And not knowing my buttons. Clear the flaps. And the other thing is the last half, I haven't had my radio frequencies coming in. Like, it's still stuck on Kingston for me. Because normally I just click on the buttons. I don't change the radio. Toronto Tower, Air Canada 1248, vacated runway 23.
Air Canada 1248, taxi to parking via taxiway Alpha, monitor ground on 119.1.
Taxi via Alpha and monitor ground. Where the hell is Alpha? Cross. Oh, it's still in reverse. So the button did work. But I pressed it a few times, so I really don't know what actually happened. I need to do a night flight. Yeah, well, because I did a test the other day, just a takeoff from Halifax. And once I got up in the sky, I was like, man, this looks like crazy. Like, I'm like, yeah, I definitely gotta do some flying. I think for me, the biggest part is the autopilot. Like, when you're doing like a long flight, it's the lull in between. Because I like the setup, the takeoff, the approach, the landing. It's just the autopilot in the air. And that's where, like, say, intentions, it keeps it lively. Like, you have to be in contact with ATC. Yeah, because the pedals are sliding on me. And then they were getting right to my racing pedals. But I'm going to try... If I stick to this side, I'll try to change the settings on my active pedals. And then I'll just have to set a brake. Because I won't. There's no way of doing a. There's no way of doing a toe brake. Yeah, like why Tampa? It's been 7, 8 months. Come on. Fix your shit. Because it is bumpy. And I'm not sure where GSX is. Because I have it all updated, but I don't see it.
Where are you headed?
Let's put this into park. Because what I like in Truck Simulator with my pedals, and you start the engine and the pedals just like shaking like as if you're in the truck, and then with a butt kicker, like I feel like I'm in a truck. Let's turn that off. wants to do. Not the best parts, but
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now parked at the gate here at Toronto, Leicester B, Pearson International Airport. On behalf of Captain Sizzling Popcorn, First Officer Nigel, and the entire crew, we wish you a wonderful stay here, a beautiful vacation, or safe travels to your next destination. Thank you for flying with Air Canada today. We hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.
yeah, I have a bat and I need to learn how to use it now. Yeah. This is all AI traffic because the simulator, I have no AI traffic from the actual simulator. But it can't be, but actually, if I look at, oh no, because it stopped the flight, so shit, there's a lot of them. But they're all just parked. Yeah, that's it for this stream. Thanks everybody for showing up. And
Canada 408, climb flight level 260.
thanks to Tony for the help to get me out of there. Get me out of here from Halifax. Thing is, it was like an hour and a half on the ground. But hey, at least someone knew how to fly the plane. But until next time, stay safe and keep on flying. See you next time.